I don't make the track, so you know we bout to turn on.
I probably take her.
Yo, Charles, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, absolutely. What's happening?
Man, another day, another dollar. Vegas strong artists. Over the biz, we're up now. Not next, not over
Let's go.
Get in, get into the money, 50s and hundreds. I set the stage with these 50s and hundreds. I knock your bitch with these 50s and hundreds. I get you killed with these 50s and hundreds. My lawyers stay paid with 50s and hundreds. My goonies be flexing for 50s and hundreds. The kush that I smoke, 50s and hundreds. Get into the money, 50s and hundreds. Nigga, the street smile, 50s and hundreds to get you touched.
Jones.
What's going on, man? This is Vegas Driving Artist Radio. We are taking over your lunch hour right here on hot7025fm.com. I'm your boy, co-host Icy Jones, rocking with my host, Sir Charles Tatum. What's happening, man?
Man, one and only Icy Jones, one and only Sir Charles Tatum. That's what it's about in Las Vegas. Is we are one of one. Each person's an individual. Each artist stands out for themselves. The goal is to get us to stand out like the stratosphere. Who can stand that tall? You know, so the whole world can see us. So you can stand out. That's what it's about. Getting Vegas driving artists out there. All artists that's from Vegas. If you're doing your thing, we are here to support you. We want to get your music out there. We want people to see you beyond Las Vegas. We actually want these people to download your music.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what it's about, the full support.
Yeah.
You know, people that love music, they tend to listen to the radio or listen to whatever's hot.
Yep.
Hot. So if it's not hot, they're not gonna listen to it.
Hot or not?
But if our music was to get out there to the whole world, then they'll play it.
Yeah, of
You know
course.
what I'm saying? So it's like a fad. It's a popularity thing in a sense.
Right.
Man, you looking tired, man.
Man, listen, it was something that was beyond the neon last night, brother.
Yeah. I seen that. So our special guest, you know, they was there last night. Hitman Beats, Interstate Fast.
Yeah.
Hitman Beats is on his way.
Okay.
He is definitely, you know, a great producer here in the town. Did
Yeah.
you know that when YS3 Decoded was on here last week, that song he played, it said Hitman Beats at the beginning?
Yeah.
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 So, Hitman, he around.
Yeah, he gets around.
You know, it's crazy because I'm sitting there like, dang, I heard that, but then, you know, questions, and that wasn't one of my questions. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed that he had did YS3 Decoded.
Yeah.
Shouts out to YS3 Decoded.
Yeah.
Mr. Lil Banks here last week,
Right.
doing a great job. These artists here are here to support, do their thing. Shouts out to everybody tuning in right now.
King Corte was hot. Shout out King Corte.
Yeah, he was hot.
YS3's little brother.
Yeah, so the vibes.
Man, listen, it's something else. I really can't speak on it, you know.
Right.
I might get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but look, the city is on fire right now.
Right now.
And we up now.
Right now.
Things that haven't been done in a long time are being done.
Right.
People who have not worked together in a while are working together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all I want to say right now. But bro, I didn't make it home till like 4:45. I wasn't in my bed till like 4:45 a.m. this morning.
Wow.
Right, and then I had to wake back up at 6:30, and then I got back home by 8 after doing my morning thing, and then I got back up at 10:30 when I talked to you and said we ready.
Man, don't stop, man.
Hey,
know,
but this the life, man. This what we asked for.
You know, if you want it, you know, so you gotta definitely be dedicated to those long nights, those early mornings, putting in the work, putting in the grind.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I always preach to artists is have substance.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Give something to talk about. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, it's easy to just make a song, people to dance to, stuff like that. But really, what really can be a classic, what really can get some attention. That's what it's really about at the end of the day. So artists that you're paying attention, make sure that your music has substance. Make sure that we got something that we can rob to. Bring good music back.
Yeah.
So you still doing tours?
Man. So currently, it's really just locally, right?
Got you.
I fell back a little bit this
Okay.
year. I don't know if everybody felt the summer vibes, man. Like, it was a dark summer for me. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, and I'm still climbing out of that thing. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, Yeah, microphone checker, one,
Got
two,
you,
one,
got
two.
you.
Speaking to that thing like
Right,
you know
right,
what to
right.
do.
Gotta speak into
So,
the mic.
for me, I just fell back, but I fell back into like consulting artists, like management for artists. You know what I mean, helping them in the business. But also partnered with my brother Leland for a middle school tour, and so being that our music is clean, you know what I mean, and it's still hip hop positive vibes.
Right.
We're accepted into a few different middle schools, and we making that happen this fall. So um, I don't want to speak on any schools just yet,
Mm-hmm.
but just know I'm them text messages in my phone. You feel me?
Right.
And we finna rock out. So that's where we at right now, man. But shout out to everybody doing their thing though. If you working, you working. You feel me? And I seen a lot of cats working last night. Absolutely.
Got you. So I seen landlord up in there. Yeah, I seen the landlord. This is just this is what the people see.
Absolutely.
I seen some hitters up in there. So
Nah, I just seen something on your phone.
okay.
That's why my face went like that.
Oh. What could that
My
be?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was magical. It was
So,
magical.
It's unity. That's the good thing about it, because it's like it's been a while, a long time coming for Las Vegas. So just to see that the city is in a brew, something's brewing. You know what I'm saying? That's the great feeling. Man.
Honestly, bro, I don't even know what's happening. If I may be candid, like I really don't know what's happening. I know like I'm in the midst of something,
Right.
but you just don't know.
I think that's the sense that I think even everybody get, that it's just
Yeah.
you don't know what it is, but it's something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And be a part of it.
Right.
You don't want to miss that bus.
Right.
So for me, like, I just started I didn't start, but I used the hashtag one time. I took a picture and I said a quote from myself,
Right.
and then I used the hashtag. But being that I have a name in a city and a background, somebody reached out.
Got you.
You know what I mean? And yeah, you know how we get down. Vegas clothing. Live victorious, immaculate pieces. You feel me? And so from there, man, I didn't want to not show up. I knew I had radio this morning. You know what I mean?
Got you.
I got a job to do.
Right.
And being in the entertainment field, it'll pull me left, it'll pull me right. But as long as the moves are right, I'm gonna make them.
How do an artist? Because I seen you even before we linked up, start really doing anything. How do an artist really like get their fan base going? Like target, like if they had their cities to push, if they had their music, like Mario's, you got your Bell's Market, you got certain
Rancho Swap Meet. I come from a different era, right? But if I was to say today, I would hit all those places, not necessarily with hard copies, but I would hit those places with, like, I would load the city up with flyers and posters. I would spend money on paper flyers and paper posters, paint the city my name, paint the city my brand on my album cover, and then I would go online and dump money into Facebook and Instagram promotions and marketing. If you don't have the bread, go get a part-time job or get you a side hustle, or get somebody to invest in your dream, make a proposal, get somebody to make you, get somebody to sponsor you, put their name all over your stuff, as you're going to market. You know what I mean? You can put their name on your posters, put their name on your flyers, put their name on your merch. Like, they're your sponsors. They bought everything for you. And now you ain't come out the pocket, and now their name is being, simultaneously marketed with yours. So, but fan base wise, that's how I would do it, because being at Mario's is organic. Being at the swap meet, Rancho Discount Mall, shout out. You know what I mean? That's where I got a lot of my fans from. Bell's Market, but that's just the west side. I done been in front of like Chevrons and Shells and Walmarts all over the city. You know what I mean? Because I felt like if people in Houston can make money in Texas and not have to leave Texas,
that makes sense.
Why can't I make money in this melting pot called Vegas, where people come here all the time? I left the Strip years ago from hustling my music because the police be hot. Like, they act like we selling drugs or something. We selling our own product. But you're in front of these people building. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, but like, we just trying to make a living with our music. You know, we got a dream and we're trying to chase it. So I went back to the inner city. The inner city showed me mad love. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I ended up getting a cool little fan base and getting known. But for the new up and coming artists that don't sell hard copies and don't know nothing about that, and it's all digital, that's what I would tell them to do. I mean, USB drives is cool, you know what I mean? But it costs to get those. So if an artist on a shoestring or no budget, that's how we get out.
Yeah, well, there's a will, there's a way, and a lot of time it doesn't take money. It just takes a plan. It takes for you to have resources, putting your mind together,
Yes, Michael.
knowing that anything is possible.
Yeah,
Can you hit Hitman Beats on your phone, your Instagram?
yeah. So we looking at who's that?
Okay. All those out there in Radio Land, all the listeners that's out there, if you see and if you know, like I know, there is a need for marketing for Vegas music, meaning like a major label can come here if they want to set up shop and really get a gold mine. You see what I'm saying? Because there's so much talent out here in Las Vegas. We don't have an outlet. Shouts out to Hot 2.5 for giving an outlet for entrepreneurs, cultural people, people that's artistic, people that have a brand, that have a dream, have goals, visions. To those that are sitting on your job, dreading the day, the things that you have set down on that God gave you, get up off your butt and plant that seed and water it. All you got is air. Fulfill your purpose. You are here for a reason. Your 9 to 5 is cool, but if you know that you got a purpose, and you're sitting here and you're still alive, go for it. All you got is breath in your body, and anything is possible. It is so much to be done in so little time. A lot of time has been wasted in our lives. To those that know that they have a purpose and a calling on their life, plant that seed, water that seed, give it some sunshine, start to believe again, get that joy, stir up the gifts inside yourself, get motivated, inspired again about life. Go back to the childhood days when you really felt good. This is what it's about. Life is about being alive and feeling alive. You holding some dead weights, shackles, bondage. These are the type of things that can get us feeling down and depressed because you got yourself into situations. You got yourself in that situation off a split-second decision, so you can't really blame anybody else but yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Get up. It's going to be okay. Go after your dreams. You got time. You got breath in your body. So we got this third annual Youth Explosion coming up. It is going to be October 12th at, what is this, Just Faith
Ministries.
Just Faith Ministries. You're familiar with that?
Yep.
311 Madison Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89106. It is hosted by, who is this, Dave?
It's hosted by Just Faith Ministries and Chosen Generation.
We go back.
So tell us more about this, Dave, the third annual Youth Explosion.
We're gonna have Rifika's my headliner. I have Rain Royal, Team Gospel, Monty J, Mr. Hollywood, Rochelle MacArthur is doing praise and worship. Sarah Thomas is doing a praise dance, and then Latasha McCall, also Gifted Youth with Purpose, is also going to be in the building.
So I see Danny Boy on here. Which Danny Boy is this?
Danny Boy's on here too. He's also going to do a couple of songs.
Which Danny Boy? The Danny Boy?
Not the Danny Boy.
Okay.
The gospel Danny Boy.
Got you. See, this is Youth Explosion. It's a lot going on in the city. You guys get behind it.
Yep.
You go to different places. If you go to California, you're going to hear them playing mostly California artists, West Coast artists. If you go down south, you're going to hear down south music. When you come to Las Vegas, you're going to hear everybody else music but Vegas music. And that is the part that where we got to change that. I'm so much for the Vegas music. I listen to it. I get emails all the time about Vegas music. And it is a need that we market Vegas music, start supporting these artists. If you got a cousin, if you got a family member that's an artist, support them. Help them get their music out there. It's $1 at a time. It's one head at a time. You got people around here really trying to get some things going. Hitman Beats is here. He's looking for the suite. I'm about to go get him. All right, cool, man. We got Hitman Beats long night in Vegas. Y'all know how that go. Today is Wednesday, the hump day. The lunch hour will never be the same. I am Sir Charles Tatum, your host. IC Jones, my co-host. Shouts out to JR, cameraman, Dave, engineer, Curry, Hot 702.5. There's so many people to thank for this platform. Shouts out to Bonafide, my cousin, one of the sponsors here. Macklin, True Macklin Pieces. Interstate Fast is on its way. Also, you guys stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. This is all about Vegas talent. We are supporting Vegas talent, Vegas music. I'm going to press it as much as I can about Vegas music. We need to get ourselves out there. Whoever's listening, if someone see the need that we need, call the station, say that you want to help market Vegas music. We are here for the Vegas artists and for the Vegas movement. It's been a long time coming for us. In other news, there is a lot going on in the town. You got the Classic Jewel that's going on this Friday. You got DJ D Money that's at the Blue Martini. You got Cork and Thorns is back doing their thing. Hot 702.5 is happening every day, and you know that. It is an internet station that is taking over Las Vegas. Shouts out to Curry for putting this platform on together. Can't thank her enough for this situation. This here is something that that God put on my heart to help me, help myself, and other artists get themselves out there. This platform is dedicated to every striving artist that's out there trying to do something positive for themselves in the industry, in the music industry. There is a way, and we're going to make it happen for you guys. We're going to go on a small little break for a second, get our artists together, and we're going to be right back with you guys.
Man don't make the track, so you know we bout to turn on.
I probably take her. Hey, get in, get into the money, 50s and 100s. I set the stage with these 50s and 100s. I knock your bitch with these 50s and 100s. I get you killed with these 50s and 100s. My lawyers stay paid with 50s and 100s. My goonies be flexing for 50s and 100s. The kush that I smoke, 50s and 100s. Get into the money, 50s and 100s. Nigga, the street smile, 50s and 100s to get you touched anytime. Proving my city, checking my dough, sticking to the script and kicking down doors. 100 on the ring, 100 on the watch. Money keep piling and coming and stop. Staying down for my rounds in my city. Big bucks, no whammies, my nigga. Give me 50 feet, the hammer go blam. Killing niggas like the summer of Sam. They kicking down doors where I stay. Niggas talking paper, ain't getting paid. I take a brick and I bust it down. Whip it, then pass it round. That's 50 on 50, 100. Yeah, you fuck niggas know how I done it. Yeah, get into the money, 50s and 100s. I set the stage with these 50s and 100s. I knock your bitch with these 50s and 100s. I get you killed with these 50s and 100s. My lawyers stay paid with 50s and 100s. My goonies be flexing for 50s and 100s. The kush that I smoke, 50s and 100s. Get into the money, 50s and 100s. I keep me some bomb kush. Never be stressing cause nigga I'm macked out. When I touch down in your city I'm macking. Fuck niggas they be hating, I'm macking. 10 toes down, head high with a 4 nickel on my side. Pushing a foreign wheel when I ride. 50s and 100s keep me looking fly. I run the city, don't fuck with my fam. My 50s and 100s, the weakest not players, the niggas who gunning. I check shit, I'm pumping my P's for 50s and 100s. Follow me down that yellow brick road. It's light at the end of the tunnel. Keep flexing for 50s and 100s. Get you peeled on the bonnet for 100s. Niggas done it. Yeah. Get into the money, 50s and 100s. I set the stage with these 50s and 100s. I knock your bitch with these 50s and 100s. I get you killed with these 50s and 100s. My lawyers stay paid with 50s and 100s. My goonies be flexing for 50s and 100s. The kush that I smoke, 50s and 100s. Get into the money, 50s and 100s. Get into the money, 50s and 100s. I set the stage with these 50s and 100s. I knock your bitch with these 50s and 100s. I get you killed with these 50s and 100s. My lawyers stay paid with 50s and 100s. My goonies be flexing for 50s and 100s. The kush that I smoke, 50s and 100s. Get into the money, 50s and 100s.
Hey, should I talk my talk live?
Man,
I'm
know,
on the book, but you want me to go live?
Well, people got to understand that in anything, even in any type of business, you expect for things to go right, but everything don't always go right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, you got.
So you're a little bit more calm than me, huh?
Well, I mean, you know, when you've been through it a couple times, you got to keep your poise. Never let people see you sweat more than anything. So
Cool.
the show must go on regardless. So
Cool.
you know, there is a lot to be done, a lot of work to be done. You got a lot of artists out there that's dying to get on somehow, some way, and that's what we want to do for these artists. We want to get these artists on so people can get their music. I mean, if you making trash music, don't think you're gonna get up on here, man. Real talk.
But how they know
Well,
if it's trash?
man, somebody better tell them. I mean, I'm just
But
saying.
we got to be the one sometimes.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
you're right.
like that's why we do How to Not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we may give them a chance. You know, they may fit the criteria. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Through submission and everything, fit the criteria. But the public got to ultimately say,
Yeah. Yeah.
because that's what a fan base is. Like, bro, if I didn't have a fan base, I would have stopped rapping a long time ago.
Right.
Straight up. And my fan base ain't as big as some people's expect or would think. But, bro, I have a fan base.
No, you do. I've
You know what I'm
been with
saying?
you several times and seen people like, oh, Icy Jones. I've seen your product, your merchandise on people several times. So, you know, I even seen you at work. So, I mean, hands down to you, you got a lot of hustle in you. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
And that's what artists do need. They need that determination. They need that
Drive.
man hungry for it, like
Yeah.
eating soup with a fork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so that's why I say, like, we got to, you know, we don't have to do anything, but I feel like we should let them come here as a platform
Right.
and let the people say, nah,
Right.
yeah. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you should just quit rapping
Right.
or singing,
Right.
but at the same time, it's like at least you can gauge off of what people really feeling out there. Because everybody don't like Christian or gospel rap. I
Right.
put air quotations on that because that's what it is. But, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I've been turned down a lot of times. Like, what? Who? I'm
Right.
good.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need no gospel right
Yeah,
now.
that ain't the vibes around
Yeah,
here. You
right,
feel me?
You feel me? Yeah.
Cool.
And that is something that is not the norm nowadays. You know, whatever's not the norm is just not going to be popular.
Right.
So,
I'm gonna play some Spitter P.
yeah, let's do some Spitter P. Shouts out to Spitter P. Out here doing this thing in Las Vegas.
And then, you know, we'll get to some other stuff, but today will be the day that my whole man, sometimes Androids is just trash. That's it, man? Yeah. Alright, cool. We almost played you, Spitter. Waiting on Hitman. Want me to play him? Anyway? Alright, you're gonna have to take that one, take the white one out. Take the white one out. This some unreleased. He might hit me for it.
No way, Jose.
Still better with her. 20. Cause I know what I'm worth. I still battle with her. Gotta move like all's well. Since I turned 20, spent most of my time in and out of themselves. On how I learned for them demons, it feel like I'm walking through hell. I was right by the ones you were loving the most, dog, I know how I feel. I still battle with her. Gotta move like all's well. Since I turned 20, spent most of my time in and out of themselves. On how I learned for them demons, it feel like I'm walking through hell. I was right by the ones you were loving the most, dog, I know how I feel. But look on the real.
I might get in trouble for that one. It's all good.
Hitman Beats is in the building, man.
Yes,
One of the
sir.
hottest producers here in Las Vegas, man. If y'all don't know, you should know. We had YS3 Decoded last week on here, man, and I heard your name on YS3 Decoded. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I see you work with so many artists. You
I
know,
just
been
recorded
around. Yeah, been around you for a long time. For the people that don't know you, man, introduce yourself, man.
My name is Hitman Beats, Las Vegas producer. Been doing this shit since 2006 till now. You know what I'm saying? Produced for Filthy, Mozzie, Sauce Walker, Pee Wee Longway. The list go on. The whole city. Yeah, we out here though.
Man, Hitman. One question I do gotta ask you, man, because it's like I know you've been in the industry for a long time. You work with a lot of artists.
Yes, sir.
What is it gonna take for us to get our names outside of Las Vegas? Like to me, like you somebody. You go somewhere else, they're gonna treat you like Jesus. You know
For
how
real.
it is in Vegas, though. The
That's
support.
it. You just answered your question. To get our shit outside of Vegas, we gotta get outside of Vegas. It's artists in Vegas that never even been outside of Vegas. Like ain't never got to do nothing. Ain't never got to see nothing. Ain't never got to learn the business. Like when I go places, I learn so much every time I go somewhere, from it just being radio stuff, studio stuff, conferences. I don't think no artist in Vegas go to any conferences. Like I be putting in fee work at South by Southwest, A3C. They just had a revolt. Like if you ain't going to them, you gonna be lost. Like, and like half the city lost. Like whole bunch of people don't have ASCAP, BMI. Whole bunch of people don't know what publishing is.
But you learn through trial and error yourself, though.
Yeah,
Just going through
yeah.
the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that, man, you have a rap album out right now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between Hitman Beats the rapper and Hitman Beats the producer?
Well, I would say as far as like when I'm producing, like you can't hear how my life is going. You can't hear what's going on. Like you won't be able to get to know who I am. You just gonna know like, dang, he got good music as far as instrumental wise. But like when I'm in artist mode, it's like, oh man, I could see him on stage turn up, or I could listen to his lyrics and see what he talking about, see how this dude living. And I just talk about just like average Vegas nigga life. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that rap out here or do music out here, they didn't grow up how I did out here. They didn't come from the same area or go through like certain things that an average Vegas person will go through out here. Like no shade, but like for example, a nigga like Dizzy, like he can't rap about what I rap about.
Right.
From this city, because like you wasn't on the west side, you wasn't in the north, so
Right.
and that side not being told like that. As far as a big platform, like he got a big platform, like
Right, correct.
he can't, like people that's not from here
You can't
or
tell that story like
yeah,
you
people
can.
that hear him, they won't know about the west side. They would like they know east side, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shoot, we don't got no big big west or
Major
North rap,
artists, from independent,
yeah,
mainstream. So with that, like, how long you been rapping, and then how long you been producing?
I've been producing since '06. I was rapping like '07, but I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have a good delivery. Like I always knew how to write, but I didn't know how to say my lyrics, and I didn't understand like what people kept saying, your delivery, like. Cause when I'm reading and I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, this is tight, like man. But then when I record it, I'm like, nah. But it took me like 4 or 5 years to get my delivery right to where I'm comfortable. Like, oh, I'm gonna get on this with this. I don't care who on the song. At first it was like, man, I ain't trying to get on the song. This nigga gonna kill me. Like,
Yeah.
why y'all keep asking me to get on songs? Y'all keep killing me. Like y'all doing that on purpose, but they really was getting me better.
Right, of course.
So when you say like delivery, I just thought about NWA the movie when Eazy-E was in there like cruising down the street in my 6'4". No, he had to say it. You know what I'm saying? They made him like get into the field to where he like really sounded like it with attitude with it.
Yeah, well, cause a lot of people be writing, and then it's like when you write, like you be trying to read the words right, and it like you could tell, like you could hear some people in their songs like, oh, this dude reading. But that's why I be freestyling now. Like when I used to record Filthy or like Sauce Walker, any of them dudes, like them dudes all freestyle. They never write, so it's like
Just punch in after punch in.
Yeah,
after punch
so,
in. Take me
man.
back.
Man, that's all I do. So sometimes I don't even be knowing the lyrics of some of my songs most of the time because I be freestyling so much.
Yeah.
But it's a way better feeling because your delivery is like different. Like if you write it, like you're not gonna you're not gonna come up with what you come up with when you freestyling. Like because when you freestyling, you don't care, and then when you hear something good and telling you.
This is your Instagram.
Yes.
This is your net sales, your gross sales.
That's my studio. Yeah.
For your studio.
Yes.
Local studio.
Yes.
Is this recording and beats or just recording?
Yeah, both.
Both. And you're the only person doing it there? Or you got a staff?
For those numbers, that's just me.
That's just
but
you.
I have 2 other engineers, producers.
Right. Now, why is this important to put out for public for you?
Oh man, it's just like motivation, promotion at the same time. Like it's a lot of studios in Vegas right now, so it's like, all right, well, what sets you different from every other studio? Because it's studios that got $100,000 worth of shit, and it's studios that got, like $1,000 worth of shit. So I'm over here. I just opened my studio in August. It's October right now. First month, I made like 3,500. We could just round it out, like 3,500 from recording. I'm like, damn. All right, let's see what it's gonna do next month. It went up to 5,000. So I'm like, damn. Okay, let me post this shit because it's like, oh, everybody be saying they working, but who really living off music in Vegas? Like, bro, I don't have no job. This is all I do. I don't do nothing else. So it's like, man, let me post this to show people, like, man, you could really make money off of this. Like,
Vegas.
Yes, in Vegas.
That's what I've been trying to tell people.
You could really make money off the
now?
studio, off the beats, shoot off features. It's just how your work ethic and how you talk, how you treat people, all that count. That's why I got that money right there to show people. Like, people was coming here, like, it don't matter what area I'm in. People like, oh, you in the north? Why you in the north? You in the hood? But no. Bro, it don't matter. Like, I could be in the Seagull Suites and open up my studio, and people still gonna come, regardless.
Because they gotta trust you. They trust you more than anything. So you said you started like in 2006, 2007.
Yes.
But like for any engineer or anybody that's even trying to make a beat, it gives me brain farts. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have an aneurysm trying to think of how to start making beats. How do you make beats, bro? Like, like, how did you start though? How did you start making beats? For somebody that never even tried it. And,
well, first you gotta be like, I don't want to say born into it, but like, I don't know. Like, my mom always used to tell me when I was like 3 or 4, she used to put the pots and pans down. I used to go in there and drum on her while she's singing. Right. Boom. Then when I'm 5, she put me up in drum lessons. I'm taking drum lessons. Boom. I'm playing the drums at church now. Then I get to middle school. I want to play the drums, but I don't know it's called percussion. Right. So I'm like, all right, I'll play the saxophone. Right. Boom, I'm playing sax. 7th grade, I'm in drumline. 8th grade, I'm back on the sax. 9th grade, sax. 10th, all the way up. Now I know how to read music, write music. I know how to play the drums. I know like all the instruments around me. Like, I got so much music theory and all this stuff. And then after that, I went to Full Sail, like the best music school for recording art. So I got a degree in recording art. So it's like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, if man, like, you can't just pick up.
It's in you. It ain't on you.
Yeah, you can't just pick up the keyboard and just expect to like just be able to take off like. Like now, if you're using loops, that's different. Like, you get GarageBand or Logic or something, you could probably make beats because it'd be easy. They already pre-made. You know what I mean? So
got you, but you got to play with it. I downloaded Pro Tools one time. I caught myself trying, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's gonna be too hard. That's gonna take you all day to learn.
Yeah,
like,
man, literally. I'm over there just.
You got to start off like I started off with Fruity Loops. Like, somebody brought it to me, and I'm like, I just was messing with it every day. At first, I'm like, man, this shit whack. And then I'm like, okay, I'm learning it. And then people will be like, oh, you use Fruity Loops, blah, blah. But then they're like, damn, you use Fruity Loops? So then, like, right now, everybody using Fruity Loops. I don't even use it no more, though, now. Right. But now everybody uses it. Like, all the top platinum producers, everybody using it now.
Right, got you.
But I'm on machine now because it's more hands-on. But, yeah, I was a clicker, too. Like,
what you think about, have you watched Wu-Tang? the series? No. Is RZA Bobby Digital? Is he a good producer of yours? Like, what's your low key? What's your producers? Like, who you like?
I don't even listen to them to even say if he good or not. Like,
Well, no, just period in general.
I like Kanye West, Drummer Boy, Just Blaze, the Justice League.
Okay, them some good ones.
Yeah,
I like the Heat Makers.
Now, for you, you had named some great names, right? As far as like who you've worked with. What was your first major placement or major indie artist that you worked with? Like you said, Filthy, Sauce Walker. You said a few other names.
All right, well then they didn't come till later. But the first real artist that ever got on one of my beats would be Freeway.
Okay.
That was my first
Freeway
placement.
from East Coast Freeway.
Yeah, Freeway from
From
Philly.
the Rock.
Yeah, from Philly.
Yeah.
From the Rock.
Yeah, that was
And what did you do? Did you like reach out to him? Because at the end of the day, people want placement. People want that to happen for them as far as production goes.
Yeah. No, I was it was when I was going to school. I was in Florida and I met this rapper at the studio because I had went to this Jeezy concert with this kid in my class and shit. I ain't never even been to a concert before like that. So we go see Jeezy. The whole time I'm there, I'm just walking up to anybody with a big ass chain on, like, hey man, I make beats, boom.
Right,
so then
right.
these dudes like, come to our studio tomorrow, blah blah. I go to their studio, I meet this artist named Tay Money, and he was about to get signed with Cash Money. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was meeting up with like Wayne and them, like probably like 3 different times. But anyway, this dude, we at the studio and Freeway walked through the door and he gave him a verse and the beat was mine. So it was like just like that, just being in the right place type shit.
Right place. Now, what about the business? Because you say he may have got that one, but you don't know if it was released. Did you get your royalties? You didn't sign no paperwork at that moment.
I don't even think it got released. Like,
when did the business hitman come into play? Were you like royalties, split sheets, all of that?
Not then.
Right.
I was just like, hell yeah, I got this nigga on my
You
beat.
feel
Hell
me?
yeah.
That's how most of us think.
On me.
But when did the
made
business hitman come in?
I had signed a contract. I signed a contract with this DJ named DJ Smalls out of Atlanta. He used to do all Yo Gotti mixtapes. He used to do all the rappers mixtapes. He was a big mixtape DJ, so I'm like, oh, I'm with this dude. Like, I should be able to get placements hella easy. So boom, he hit me up. He like, hey, I got Scrappy on your beat. I'm like, hell yeah, this is 2008, so he's still popping. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool. Like, nothing happened, so I'm like, like, did he buy the beat? Did you give it to him? Like, what the fuck going on? Then he like, hey, Budweiser about to use one of your beats for a commercial. So I'm like, how? Like, like, you didn't even hit me up and ask me for anything. Then boom, hey, I got these dudes in Canada on your beats. Now I'm like, man, what the hell is he selling my beats or he giving it to him? Like, I kept hitting him up. He never hit me back. Boom, I just stopped sending beats to him. Like, then shit, one day Filthy did an interview like, hey, on Vlad or something like that. He's like, yeah, I'm making like 30 to 40,000 a month off of iTunes. And I'm like, what the fuck? Well, I ain't getting shit. Like, I'm on some of these albums, so what the fuck? Why I ain't getting nothing? So boom, me and this nigga getting to it like hella bad. Like, cause I'm like, nigga, why I ain't getting paid? Blah blah. We going back and forth. Boom. He like, man, you gotta register all your songs on your own. But I'm thinking like, we did the song together. Why we ain't do it together? Or when it came to registering, why didn't we do it together? He's like, you gotta do it on your own. So boom. After that shit happened, I'm like, all right, any song that I ever do, I'm finna register this shit. Like, then I'm like, you know, I'm finna register all my old songs. So I registered a song with Dizzy from like 2012. Boom, I got a check in the mail at 300. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Go
register the song. Mozzie got Sliders to my beat. Yeah. He got 6 million views. I got a check. I got 2 checks for 400 each. Right. And it said I got paid for 80,000 views. That's how much. That's what I got paid for. But the song got 6 million streams. I missed out on all of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I see you.
So,
but that's the pressure.
Man,
that pressure made
but
diamonds.
People don't tell you like that. No. Like this is what people will do. They'll be like,
talk
hey,
that talk, hit man.
Like,
talk
hey,
to him.
They need to know.
They be like, hey, go get your ass cap and blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that, but you're not telling me how am I supposed to fill this out.
Yeah.
Like, when do I get my money? Like, what do I
Yeah.
do? Like, they don't tell you that
Don't tell
part.
you that.
Right.
They just be like, oh man, you not registered. Oh, well, you need to do this and do that.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, it ain't not one person that ever showed me they songs that they got registered on their account, they streams, they check what they. People ain't gonna show you because people out here capping. Like, I could show you, like, I could log in right now and show you, like, this. Look, I'm waiting every 3 months for this right
Yeah.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
The
You know what I'm
quarters.
saying?
You go
Every
hard
quarter.
for the quarters.
Mm-hmm.
You at ASCAP or BMI?
ASCAP.
ASCAP.
People
Is
ask me
there a
about
reason?
BMI. I don't know. I never used
There was
it,
no
so
reason you chose ASCAP. It was just the first thing that popped up.
I chose that at the time. Everybody was on ASCAP.
Okay.
Like,
I'm on
blew
BMI.
up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, like, it was like, oh, ASCAP $50, BMI free, so I'm gonna go with ASCAP.
Right.
Like, one of them things.
Yeah, I feel it. I
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense, man. You know, it's crazy that you really telling these because they, like you said, they don't know. They don't know how to get paid. They don't know the next step after they register their music. How do they get their music out? They don't know. And like you say, if ain't nobody gonna tell you, because it's such a cutthroat game that it's like you gotta really protect yourself, learn for yourself, then like kind of like still be stingy with it because you don't
Like,
know.
people like, look, bro, I swear to God, people be like, bro, since you know the game, you should do people how they been doing you. Like, put people music on iTunes and you just collect it and like, nah, bro, because people did that to me. Like, somebody asked me like, yo, you want to get your music on iTunes? I'm like, hell yeah. You put my album on iTunes, it's up, everybody getting it, blah, blah. That's it. I'm like, damn, I didn't even get paid for that shit though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't even want to do music with people that, like, if you don't got ASCAP or whatever, it's like, what are we doing music for? Because I'm trying to get paid. Like,
Will you show them?
Upstairs.
You'll show them
Yeah.
at that moment in time. Cool.
yeah, that's why I got an account with Empire. Like, I could drop as many projects as I want to.
Mhm.
I could drop whenever I want to, and it'll go up there. We'll be able to see the streams and everything, and we'll be able to get paid.
Yeah, you got some numbers here, which is dope. So right now, Hitman Beats, Hit Up, Explicit right now is at 26,000,
Yeah, that's one of my singles, but
and then Keep It On Track is
that's with Fats.
26,000,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, just tell us where to go get. Is Time to Tax 2?
Time to Tax 2.
Time
yes.
to Tax 2? All right.
Yes.
Tell us how to go get that and what that album is about and what it means to you.
Time to Tax 2 is on, iTunes, Amazon,
Spotify, everything.
Pandora, everything. The album came from the first Time to Tax. You know what I mean? It was just like, it's time to tax. Like, we've
Nah, I
been doing
get
it
it.
for years. It's
Nah, I
time to
get it.
tax. Like, and it ain't just for me. It's for everybody. Like, if you've been doing something for a hella long, showing love, discounting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
showing love. Like, let people get shit for the low. It's like, all right, it's time to tax. Like, it's time to crack down. I got my baby now. It's time to tax. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, like,
Real talk.
And for you dropped it in July, right?
yes.
Are you still pushing or are you ready to drop something else?
I am still pushing low key. Like, I haven't even did no videos to the shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I feel like I ain't even promoted it yet. Like, I ain't
You ain't
even
gave it
started.
justice.
You know what I mean? But I am ready to go to the next thing already. But that's another thing that Vegas people don't do. Like, we don't promote our projects enough. Like, we
Yeah.
drop something probably about a month or two. We promoting. Next thing you know, we on to the next shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's people that promoted their projects for like a whole year straight. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right. What we got?
We got Fats in the building.
oh
Put
yeah.
them headphones on, man.
Like, scoot
We
over a
was
little
just in
bit
the
with the
lab.
camera, Fats.
Hitman Beats,
Oh,
what
right
up?
here. He wants you to get in this one.
Yes,
Hey, yeah,
go
we
over
were
this-
just in the
this
lab last night. Shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's why I'm kind of late, man. We was in the studio. I was in that motherfucker till about 6, 7 in the morning last night, man.
Absolutely.
And everybody's seeing that, man. And I know it's definitely something that on the rise is brewing. So
It was fine. It was on both of them.
okay,
Yeah, man, we working, man. We've been coming together. A lot of influential artists and tastemakers around the city been coming together as a collective, and we just been bouncing creative energy off of each other, and it's been turning out very
man.
epic.
I said, I was like, dang, I got both of these dudes on this week. And what a coincidence.
We
They
just
was
said
in the
that last
studio
night
till
on
like
me.
6 or
Yeah.
7 in the
We
morning.
working, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
We working.
we got Interstate
man.
Fats in the building, man. Vegas
Come on,
legend.
man.
What
Bless.
y'all don't understand is like when I met Interstate Fats, it was probably like he was probably like in 5th grade, 4th grade, fourth grade.
Damn.
Man, dude dressed like Chris Cross.
Yeah.
He had every lyric down packed, the hands, the movement. I mean,
Yeah,
he
Charles older than me.
Yeah,
I used to kick it with your younger brother. So
yeah, shaving.
Yeah, so
But
he
you
seen
know,
it, you know.
I mean, way back then. So when he started blowing up, I'm like, man, that's my guy, brother.
Right.
He always had it, like you say, Hitman. You know, you got to really just be born in it, in a sense. You know, to really. Jody, my brother, used to beat on the pots and pans, so that's how we got into the music, stuff like that. But you know, seeing Fats doing this thing now, it's just like, man, it's a blessing because like you wanted it so bad as a kid. I've seen it in your eyes because you know you had all the lyrics, you had everything down packed.
I just was passionate about hip hop. Love
Yeah,
that shit.
nah, literally, bro. And it's like a lot of people, you know,
702.5.
got a caller in.
702.5.
Hey,
Hey.
Hello, welcome to Vegas Driving Artist Radio. How you doing?
good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. Who we speaking with?
JC.
JC, JT.
JC.
JC.
Like JC.
Okay.
C is in K.
Okay, you call her holla at Fats, you call her holla at Hitman. Who you call her holla at?
Talk to us. We talk back.
I just calling for some advice, I guess.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What show you on? What kind of advice you
shoot your
need?
shot,
You need
shoot
some
your
music
shot.
advice?
You said what?
Some
kind of
musical
you
advice?
need?
What kind of advice you need?
Music.
Okay, what's your question?
My question is,
Damn, girl, you gotta sit in
Hey.
suspense
Yeah.
like that.
JC,
Come with
we
it.
lost you. Go ahead.
hello?
Yeah.
It's like cutting in and out.
Yes, it is. What's your question?
My question is, when it comes to artistry and being an artist, what is the top 3 things that you're looking to being an artist?
What are the top 3 things you're looking to be?
That you look into an artist. Like if they come to the radio station, what's the 3 things that stand out?
Oh, Charles.
Well, chemistry for one. It's just something about a person, even when they're outside the booth. They could be the best rapper outside the booth, but if they don't have like the public don't perceive you, they don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you gotta have integrity. You gotta know that you got to stand out. You gotta really stand out. You gotta stand alone, and you gotta really know that you were made for this. This is what you want. So it really starts from you. You got to know who you're talking to. Who's your crowd? Who are you targeting?
Yep. Appreciate you
Okay.
calling in and asking that question.
I appreciate it. I'm an upcoming artist in St. Louis, so I just want to see what y'all think.
Keep doing
Thank
your
you.
thing, mama. Practice every day. You know what I'm saying? Stay perfecting your craft.
And follow us
Thank
all on social media, Instagram.
You got to believe more
That's
than
right.
anything. If you don't believe, nobody else going to believe.
Fats. We got 7 minutes to holler at you, man.
What's happening,
All
man?
right,
Let's get to
thank
it.
you.
What's good, brother? So,
You're welcome.
Vegas.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean to Fats?
My birthplace, man. My DNA is under the dirt. That's what Vegas means to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100, man. And we were looking at you had to come back. For you, do you feel like you had to come back from anything, like after you came home? Or do you feel like it's-
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I had a lot of momentum before I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit was going on, and then boom, it just got snatched from right up under me. Can you hear me? Am I good?
Yeah.
You good?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like I got all my momentum snatched from me when I went away. But I mean, it's nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up like that. Lose everything, get it back.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, that's where we at right now. I done bounced back, man. They done let me off papers, and you see, going crazy, man. Time to go crazier.
100, man.
So, do you think that it was just by luck that where you at, or you just
Nah,
happened
man,
to
I
run
don't
into
be-
people?
I don't believe in luck. Yeah, I don't believe in luck, man. Everything where we at, man, is a direct result of choices we made, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? At one point of my life, I made the choice. Not, like you said, you know me since 4th grade. I've been able to rap.
Right.
Yeah, it took me a long time after that time when you first met me to be like, you know what, I'm a rap.
Right. At that time, I already thought that's what you wanted to do when I met you. You looked so serious about it as a
man,
kid.
I just was serious.
Crazy.
I was just serious about rap. Like I always been passionate about spitting, as you know.
Right.
But like as far as like trying to be like a serious artist or any of that shit, I ain't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah.
None of that, man. So you know what I'm saying?
The
like
hat you got on.
Yeah, Boulder Highway.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about it.
Uh-huh.
The world needs to know about it. You know, that's what it's about. We want the
we
world to
we
know.
waking that game up.
Yeah,
we waking that game up, man. You know what I'm saying?
We got fast in the building.
Come
man.
on, man. We
are
here.
Up right now. Vegas, we are up right now, man. Support the movement. Support Interstate Facts. Go
Man.
follow them. Go.
Definitely,
download his
man.
music.
Support Vegas driving artists. Support Hitman Beats. Support
Yes, sir.
everybody out here, man. That's trying to forward themselves and do something positive, man. Because there's a lot of negative going on out here. And if y'all focus more on these positive things that some of these individuals out in our city are doing, it'll be bigger and it'll happen faster. You know what I'm saying? Rather than focusing on who got killed yesterday and all this foolishness that's going on in the streets, let's focus on some of this good stuff that's going on in the streets. All the food drives and toy drives and charity basketball games from dudes that used to be ex-gang members, used to be in juvenile hall on Stewart. You know what I'm saying? Back in Bonanza, back in the days. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we just pushing that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
How you feel about the transition from being battle rapper to album mode rapper?
Yeah, man, there never was a transition because I was album mode rapper first.
Talk about it.
So then, you know what I'm saying, the battle rapping shit just came from me just being competitive, taking people's money all the time. And I kind of fell into that shit on YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so I never was just a battle rapper. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I do all that shit. I can rap any kind of which way.
That's where I met you from.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah, a lot of people got
prior to
introduced to me from that because that was
Yeah.
the first thing that I did where I was like, that was actually a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Other than being from Las Vegas in the neighborhoods,
Yeah.
chopping people up or going to prison and chopping somebody relative up or something and hearing about me. Outside of that, that battle rapping stuff was the first like official rapping type of stuff that I tried to do.
Yeah.
Other than being on like AP9 and a lot of them Baycat mob figures, Jacket, rest in peace, being on a lot of their albums and stuff with them, you know what I'm saying, when I was young. But I wasn't trying to be a rapper. Them fools just figured out I could rap because they used to come to the projects on Perry Street and mess with us. And they you know, they're like high, drunk. That's what I get to doing, going off. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they caught that one time and was like, nah, bro, you got to come to the studio, bro. Like, you have to be in the studio.
So do they accept us in the Bay like we accept them in the Bay?
No, without a doubt, man. Real people recognize real people, man.
Talk
If you're a
about it.
real person, man, I got a lot of Bay Area homeboys. I got a lot of LA homeboys. I got a lot of it don't matter where you from, man. Of course they gonna accept the real. You can't deny the real, man. It's just a lot of misrepresentations of Las Vegas that people don't rock with, and that's what we doing right now is we're trying to clear out all the misrepresentations and give them a real representation of our city, something authentic and something solid that people could be proud of and stand on. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that ain't gonna fold or falter.
Talk about it, brother. 100, man.
Because everywhere I go, every time I tell somebody I'm from Vegas, they just be like, oh, bro, you from Vegas?
Right.
They treat us like.
Yeah.
Man, they be excited to hear that you from Vegas, man. I see we winding down, man. But yeah, man, you know, y'all family, man. Y'all can have me up here anytime, man. I apologize, you know, getting in here so late today, man.
You somebody in the town, and it's like, you know, one thing I've noticed is if you got a name, a good name, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So who don't know Interstate Fast? Who don't know Hitman Beats?
Come on.
We want the world to know who Las Vegas artist is. We got a lot of talent out here.
Yeah.
Man, y'all get on y'all jobs
And
and y'all grind.
and I just want to leave this, man, like for like the Hitmans and myself. You know, it's our responsibility to nurture the youth, man, and bring these young artists, man, these 15-year-olds and 14-year-olds that are in high school who are just like I was when I was dressing like, you know, that's really passionate about this music that's popping right now. Yeah. We're the ones that's supposed to be nurturing them and bringing them to the forefront with this music, man, and really handpicking who's going to be the voice of Las Vegas, man, because if it's not you, man, let it be somebody that you done searched out, man, and somebody who's true and authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like how you would be.
Real talk.
100. 100.
That's our time, man. Y'all got blessed. Next Wednesday, y'all be here.
Hey, man.
12.
What you got streaming right now?
Oh man, Interstate Fats, everything, man. Just type Interstate Fats into Google, man, and you gonna catch all my stuff, everything.
You got a couple videos. Give me the name of 2 videos. What's
Red Bottoms is the last one I dropped, and the one before Red Bottoms was called Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yes,
got
sir.
it. 100. And you streaming as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Hitman Beats, man.
Hitman Beats. Come on, time to tax on that one.
Hey, Vegas Driving Artist Radio every Wednesday, taking over your lunch hour. We up now, not next, but
Right now.
holla at your boys, Icy Jones and Sir Charles. Holla.